Well, hello there, folks, and happy Sunday to you. It's lovely to see you again. And I hope that you've had a good week and having a good day so far. And thanks for coming over just to sit with me, and I'll take you through what we had for the family dinners this week, starting all the way back on Monday through till today, which is Sunday. And if you're new here, my name's Cheryl. We're a family of four from the west coast of Scotland. And like I said, it's just the family meals for the week, and hopefully it gives you ideas for you and your own family. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing before you go, and give the video a like just on your way out. And if I've done a video recipe on any of the dinners that you see here, I will leave them linked in the description box below. So on Monday we had simple pan-fried chicken. So these are just some chicken breasts which I've pan-fried in a wee bit of olive oil and salt and pepper, some stage and onion stuffing on the side, and then some cauliflower cheese. I love cauliflower cheese with a wee bit of mustard in it. It's just wonderful. And then some baby potatoes which I've simply steamed and then tossed in some parsley and some butter, and we thoroughly enjoyed this. Lots going on in the plate there, but it was absolutely delicious. Moving on to Tuesday, we were with friends and we ordered something from the local fish and chip shop. There are a group of us that get together usually on a Tuesday, and we just order something, like I said, from the local chip shop. So I fancied fish and chips. So this is a special fish, which basically means, is breaded rather than batter. So that's breadcrumbs that is on the haddock there, and just some chips underneath. And this was absolutely delicious. Really good chippy, that one, actually. Moving on to Wednesday, we had lasagna. Now, I normally do my lasagna, very early in the morning or even the night before, to let it set so that it cuts really nicely. But I didn't have time, so this one turned out quite sloppy, but it was still really tasty. With a wee bit of side salad, so some homemade potato wedges, and that's that slidey lasagna there. This is just a beef lasagna, but like I said, I generally like to make my lasagna if I can, if I've got time to do it the day before or even the night before, or early in the morning, but I just didn't have time. But it was still really tasty. Moving on to Thursday, another pasta. This is our favourite type of pasta, is our cheeseburger pasta bake. So you've got everything in there that you would normally get in a cheeseburger, apart from obviously the gherkins. But you've got ground beef and tomato and onion, and obviously the cheese, and then the pasta and tomato soup and onions, and it's all just baked in the oven, and it is wonderful. Moving on to Friday, we had fish and chips again. I had some fish in the freezer that I had to use up, so we just had fish and chips again, but obviously not as good as the fish and chip shop, but it's still really tasty. So these are just some skinny fries, some mushy peas, that's a battered piece of haddock, and then a wee bit of parsley on the top. I did have coleslaw and also lemon there, which I forgot to put in the plate, but this was delicious as well. Moving on to yesterday, we had chicken and ham pie, another one of our favourites and just lovely at this time of the year. So we've got some potato gratin at the side. That's just the Aldi potato gratin. We all love that. A couple of cheese and potato croquettes. That's the chicken and white sauce and ham, basically a chicken stew, and then some sweet corn on the side, and then some short crust pastry on the top, just instead of the normal puff pastry that I would normally make, for these types of pies, and that was lovely as well. Moving on to today, we had beef stew and dumplings. So I done the beef stew and dumplings in the slow cooker. We had some very creamy mashed potatoes. We love our mashed tatties. Some balls of doom on the side, which I just steam and then add some butter to. That's that wonderful beef stew, and that's just steak and onions and gravy, like I said, done in the slow cooker with some suet dumplings on the top. And I didn't pop this into the oven. If you wanted them crispy, obviously you could have put your slow cooker liner into the oven just for a wee while until they go crispy, but I just kept them the way they were, and they were lovely and fluffy and light and just so tasty. So that's everything that we had this week. So thank you very much for watching. If you're leaving at this point, and like I said, if you haven't subscribed yet and you do like these kinds of videos, please consider subscribing before you go. And a huge thank you as usual to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page, to the channel members here on YouTube, and for you all for watching, leaving your lovely comments, and for those that share the videos as well. Oh, and for leaving your super thanks. It's very much appreciated. And I will catch you during the week back here on What's for Tea. So take care and bye for now. Bye now.